Normally we'll see Audie from about 2 to 3 feet. She's just letting you know she can hit from 15 again and again.
Well, we talk a lot about Crooks' scoring, but Addie Brown, whether she gets an assist or not, has a big part of that because she stretches defenses.
Van Geitenbeek with the kick. Three-pointer is good. Kirsten Johnson, her 8th made three this season, and Baylor has answered back to take their first lead. Entry to Cooks, gets in deep and one.
2 touches for Audie Crooks on that right block, and Johnson's trying to get to the baseline side. She doesn't get there in time. Audie Crooks just too strong because she has been so important to the Cyclones, having this undefeated point to this season.
Pomeroy, excellent defensive player, turns the steal in the points on the other end for Little Paige Bugs. And just the right combination of bench players, but she is locked in here at the start.
Well, it's the steal and score, and this is when Baylor is at their best.
There's a block by Iowa State. Van Geitenbeek fights back. Baylor getting it done. And Little Paige Bugs.
Baylor doesn't get the basket, but they don't give up on it. Leah Scott gets the first deflection, then Van Geitenbeek gets the steal. And I love that she keeps her head up until Little
Crooks and Abraham jousting in the paint. Abraham turns down and gets the block.
Well, it's the length of Baylor. And not only do they have the 4 blocks, but Eric, they've affected a couple of other shots by Iowa State.
Reese Beatty, first game for her since November 30th, battling a foot problem. Crooks up, under, in.
Defense by Baylor has to spread out. It's one-on-one for Audie Crooks in the paint, and she's going to work.
Bill Fedley looking down. Where is Jada Williams? I need my point guard into the game. There's a 3.
But she is a great three-point shooter. They ran her off 3 baseline screens. Jackson went over the top. Just over 2 minutes in here in the second quarter.
There's the 3 from Jada Williams. That's a good shooter. Doesn't need much room to get free either. 8 quick points off the bench for Yuting Dunn. Baylor with a breakdown in transition, a wide open look, but Iowa State cannot make the Bears pay. And Geitenbeek, little hesitation, the drive and the finish. Beautifully done by Jenna Van Geitenbeek, and Baylor punching right back here in Ames.
Van Geitenbeek in the last 8 games has elevated her three-point shooting. She's elevated her assists. She's almost at 8 assists a game in the last 8.
Soft touch on the turnaround with the...
Well, when your opponent goes on a run, get it to Crooks. This time create space with that fadeaway.
On the back cut, Brown. Another open look for Williams, but she's lost the touch. Jackson has the touch. Dunn on the turnaround for 2. And they look right away for Audie Crooks. Uses those great hands to keep it alive. Keeps fighting, fights a little more, but it's knocked away. Empty trip, and here is Scott. Fauntleroy. Van Geitenbeek with the left hand and the finish. 80-78. Tony Morgan went for 24 points. Flaugier Johnson, part of a balanced scoring attack for LSU, and Michaela Blakes leads the charge for Vanderbilt.
Fauntleroy continues to play off of Williams to clog up the paint area.
Harris threw it up off the window for 2. Thought she was fouled. Gets her first points.
So Sydney Harris off with a dribble handoff. That little head fake is how she gets by Little Paige Bugs and stops just short of...
Leah Scott wasn't expecting the pass. Jada Williams was ready.
State, specifically Jada Williams, gives Baylor a little taste of their own medicine. Hand in the passing lane, deflects it out, steal, score.
If you weren't with us earlier, the freshman from Jamestown, Tennessee, her first game since November 30th, battling a foot injury. She gets an assist here.
Well, Reese Beatty's in at point guard, so Baylor has to defend her a little bit more.
Ball was put into play before they got there. And the hair on the board.
Trust me, there'll be another call here soon where he flips the other way.
Brooks had it knocked away by Fauntleroy, who hit the deck hard. Scott uses the Abraham screen and gets it for 2.
So what I'm seeing towards the latter part of the third and here early in the fourth is the on-ball screen, and the guards are coming off of that and going right at Crooks. That's how Abraham's had the rolls, and they're opening up the offense now, Baylor is.
4 players in double figures now for Baylor. Women's Division I basketball. Addie Brown leans in, knocked away, turnover Iowa State.
Well, it's Fauntleroy again, playing off and just creating. There's no space for Iowa State to get downhill because of her playing off and jamming up the paint.
Scott. 13 points, all in the second half for Talia Scott.
Defender not there on the catch. You see Williams goes under the screen. It's all the space Scott needs to get that.
Behind Little Page Bucks. And Brown has the basket and a chance for a 3-point play. Her first points of the game.
Execution by Iowa State. Brown comes around and curls because she...
Scott on the crossover. Pulls up in front of Audie for 2.
That's just how skilled of an offensive player Scott is, because Williams was working hard and getting through that screen.
15 second half points for Talia Scott. Williams has 20. She's been great right from the start today. 5 on the shot clock. Open look from the corner for 3. Kirsten Johnson.
So this is another example where Hare just rushes through instead of setting a solid screen for Crooks. But it doesn't matter because Williams is going to knock it down.
Jada Williams, again, being given all the room she wants to shoot. And she'll take it and make it. Addie Brown. Williams for the tie. Crooks had it blocked cleanly. Johnson. 3-pointer for the tie. Addie Brown with the rebound. No need for a 3, but they're looking for it. And they get it! Jada Williams. Tied at 70.
Gets her feet set. Huge bucket for Iowa State.
10 seconds.
And there she goes.
Gets the screen. Over Crooks. For the lead. 2.9 to go.
Well, everyone in this arena knew it would be Talia Scott. Once again, you see how Crooks is playing that drop coverage. Once again, Fauntleroy playing off.
Addie Brown looks inside Crooks. Crooks falls down. Time has expired, and Baylor has won in Ames.